welcome to Interview LCCC, coming to you from Lorain County Community College. I'm your host, Joe, and today we'll be talking to a band from Cleveland who are starting to make a name for themselves and have very big plans for what seems to be a bright future ahead. Welcome, Hope for the Hollow.
Hey Joe, thanks for having us today.
How you doing? Thanks for coming out. So for how long have you guys been together?
The three of us, this is Sean and his brother Josh right here. We got together in late November 2011, and we started, that was when we wrote our first song, Misery. And later in 2012, after a couple member changes, we added Ty here on the bass and backup vocals, and that was in late October 2012, and that's when we did our first show and really started playing out as a band.
You're a fairly new band then, so how did you guys get together?
We actually met on a musicians page where we shared emails and MP3s of songs that we had written by ourselves and just shared ideas and, just kind of clicked after that, and then, here we are.
So you write your own songs then? Is it all original?
Yeah, we're an all-original band. What's cool is that all four of us here are the only people that play a part in the songwriting, and actually everybody can pretty much do everything. Like Ty used to play drums for our band, and he actually plays bass, and he can fiddle on the guitar a little bit. And Sean actually wrote the guitar parts to our first song, Misery. And Josh plays guitar, and he can also play drums pretty well. So it definitely helps us piece together, like full songs when everybody can do everything. That way there's a lot of different ideas on each instrument coming at us. So it's really cool.
What style of music do you play?
It's like a radio rock, poppy music, rock alternative, I should say.
Yeah.
It's like
an aggressive rock alternative, with that pop twist in there.
What kind of bands are you compared to then?
We've heard a bunch. It just varies from who you talk to. We've heard a male version of Paramore, Shine Down,
Breaking Benjamin, all kinds of stuff.
So it's a little different than it's a...
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice variety.
Mix,
yeah, we don't try to put ourselves in a particular style, but...
Cool. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. We're live at Lorain County Community College with the band Hope for the Hollow. So you guys brought some pictures with you, some gig pictures, stuff like that you want to show?
Yeah, we'd love to show you.
Okay. See what we got.
This was our first. This was one of our first real gigs when we announced and promoted the show. It was in December 26th, actually the day after Christmas. We played with a band called Between the Lights. They kind of had like a Rush kind of sound, a three-piece band. Excellent players. And this is us post-show, I believe. But yeah, that's Josh on the left. He plays lead guitar. You got Ty as the next one, and he plays bass guitar and sings backup vocals. Sean giving you the double thumbs there. He's our drummer, and then that's me in the Marley shirt there.
Where's this at?
This is at the Kent Outpost. This was actually for the Envoy CD release party. We were honored to be one of the bands on that bill. Excellent band. They have a very Paramore kind of feel to their sound, and they put on a great show. Had a great crowd from the beginning of the show to the end. We actually played first that night, and it was still just decently packed in the front. So, yeah.
This photo's from first show back in November of 2012 in Toledo. And that was one of the first shows that we played with the lineup that we have still today. And this one was taken on July 20th. We played a CD release party for a band called Hawkeye, which was just a blast. There was just so much going on that day that we just loved to be a part of the whole show. So
what's the significance of the band name?
Well, when we first started out, we actually had a band name that became one of our main songs on the record, which is called Saviorship, and it turned into a really good song for the record. But we just wanted to, we've been through a couple different ideas and names, and we just couldn't get one that everybody thought, well, that really sticks. And all the lyrics and everything are all things that people can relate to or situations that people have been through. And I think that when we land on Hope for the Hollow actually stands for the hollow being people who have been through a relationship type stuff, or things like that. And the Hope for the Hollow is like the music that we bring to the people. And we just think there's actually a quote that I wrote and put in our first video on YouTube that pretty much describes the whole thing. We put it on our first T-shirt too, on the back of them. But yeah, I mean, mostly it's just that emotional attachment that people can get to our music.
That's cool. So you guys already have merchandise out available then?
Yeah, we got a couple different shirts made up too, but we actually do have 2 that are available in hats.
So you get on a you guys a website then?
We got
Or just-
Facebook,
okay.
but we're working on a website as we speak. So
All right. What's the band's biggest achievement so far? What would you call the highlight?
I think the highlight would be entering the studio in August as this band doing their first record. It's been an awesome ride up until here. We're really excited to show the world what we have been working on for the past 1.5 to 2 years. So really excited to get that out to everybody.
Where's that available at then? Is that just on, you can go Facebook or
oh yeah,
something?
whenever we do the release, it'll probably end up being sometime this fall. And like I said, that'll be our first CD at all. We released a demo and gave people a preview of kind of what we do, but we never actually had like a CD for sale or anything. But so we're real excited about that.
That's pretty cool that you got that far so quick.
Yeah,
You know,
agreed.
being a young band, bunch of, you're young, and that's
Right.
that's neat the way that you got together and been able to get that going.
Right, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're honored, and I think that that's the best part about being able to make a CD is like, we feel like that the biggest achievement, I mean, it's hard to say because the fans are the biggest achievement, which every single one matters, especially when you start out, because we can see and touch and talk to every single one that comes out, So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool process.
That's great. That's especially like you said, for being such a young band and being together for such a short amount of time that you're
Yeah.
able to, you've been getting a fan base going and getting all that together. That's something else. And local stuff is tough, and it's great that you're able to get out there and get something together. And
Yeah,
you know.
I think it helps the previous bands, assisted us, like they had a band before where they had made like a little mark, and then I had a band and I had done a little bit of touring with that band, and I think that like people were kind of awaiting the arrival of this project, and I think like especially, in my opinion, I think like we all believe that this is kind of exactly what we always wanted to sound like. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's just everything's come together now, and
yep.
all right. Well, thank you for coming and spending time with us. Look and listen for them playing out. This is Hope for the Hollow. I'm Joe. Thank you, and have a good night.
This song is called Save Your Ship.